Hi, this is Ron Malhotra. This evening we have a group of smart investors that are joining us for a presentation where we are going to be talking about the macro environment that affects our investments and our investment decisions. So the macro environment is everything that's happening in the world. That could include the political environment, it could include foreign trade, it could include the budget, which is, for those of you that are not in Australia, we recently had the announcement for a new budget. So all of those macro environments really affect our investment decisions, and investing correctly is a very crucial part of wealth creation. And whether you're creating wealth for legacy, whether you're creating wealth for financial security, to provide for your retirement, to fund your lifestyle, whatever your reasons, to make smart investment decisions, you really need to understand what's happening in the macro environment and whether there are any factors that can affect the value of your own investment, or are there any factors that impact what you should be doing with your investments. So, but here's the thing. All of financial media and all financial experts and all the talking heads at CNN or Fox or all the financial media talk about the macro factors, the petrol prices, the currency market, the political decisions. They talk about all of that because all of that can impact your investment decisions. But very few people actually talk about the micro environment. And so the micro environment is basically what's happening at an individual level. So it's got nothing to do with what's happening outside of you. It's all got to do with what's happening in here. And what a lot of people don't realize is that a big part of your financial success comes from your own behaviors and your own emotions. Because at the end of the day, in the short term, all financial markets are driven by fear and greed. In the long term, financial markets can be extremely reliable depending on how you invest. If you invest prudently and you do not speculate, you can actually do quite well. But vast majority of the times, what actually gets in the way of successful investing and successful wealth creation is not the macro factors, it's more the micro factors. And by micro factors, we talk about investor behavior and investor emotions. So emotions like fear and greed, but also behaviors such as discipline, long-term orientation, patience, and commitment are absolutely crucial to long-term financial success. I hope that in the finance industry, and I hope even in generally with investors and people that are ambitious about creating wealth, I hope that there is more discussions that happen in the future about investor behavior and the importance of our psychology on our financial decisions, and less talk about the macro environment, because the macro environment changes day to day to day, and there is a lot of things in the macro environment that we cannot control. But in the micro environment, which is basically us, how we think and how we feel, those are things within our control. But vast majority of people do not understand that, and they do not control that. Thanks for watching.